For this Friday morning, as we continue to celebrate Women's History Month, this morning we're highlighting a local nurse at the forefront of changing the face of healthcare. After helping to open one of the first urgent cares in our state, she's clearly a pioneer in her field.
Boston 25 News reporter Kelly Sullivan sat down with her as she's hanging up her stethoscope after 44 years in service.
As a little girl raised in Revere, Linda Vecchione says she always wanted to be in the medical field, especially aesthetics. At the time, she didn't know how to get into that field, so she turned her focus to a nursing career in the NICU.
And then I was approached to work with this doctor that was opening these urgent cares, so I didn't even know what they were.
Excited to see what this new concept would be right in her backyard, Linda jumped on board.
It was the first one in the state. And then they opened up, they were like popping up like everywhere. Every town had one.
Linda says she believes Health Stop helped transform healthcare.
I think it was something that needed to happen, and I think it's really thriving. They're everywhere now.
Linda continued to spread her wings, getting her master's in education and also taking an aesthetics course.
A lot of people do think that aesthetics is a fad, and it's not a fad. It's real medicine. It's real nursing.
In 2012, Linda reached out to fellow nurse Michelle Doran about opening an aesthetics practice in Linfield.
You know, we were one of the pioneers. We were one of the first to do this.
We just took a leap of faith. Of course, our husbands thought we were nuts. Yeah, we proved them wrong.
Getting the financial support was a challenge because the pair of female nurses had to convince banks to back their dreams while taking a big risk.
We had to put personal collateral on everything in order to get a loan. People, I think, were worried that it was more of a fad and we were going to open a practice and within a year or two, it was going to be non-existent.
Linda and Michelle quickly expanded their small office into 3 locations and have 30 employees that they continue to educate and train.
And I'm so happy that this happened because this was my dream from when I was a kid. I feel like it's like a full circle moment.
After 44 years in the nursing field, she decided to pass the baton so she can focus on herself and her family.
I think once you've done something historic like she did, helping set up the practice, it's time for her to really do those things.
Linda tells me the education never stops. Her company works with local colleges like Endicott to have nurses come in to train and mentor as they learn about the growing aesthetic field. I'm Kelly Sullivan for your local station, Boston 25 News.
Now you can watch all of Kelly's profiles coming next week in our 30-minute Women's History special. Be sure to tune in Friday night, March 29th at 10.